What are the traps that we fall into when we're overthinking, and what did YC teach you about avoiding that?
I think, so first of all, confirmation bias from your peer group, right? I would say when you start a startup, everybody's supportive. Everybody tells you, oh, this is great. This is so cool. So when people say this is so cool, it's a big ick for me. Like, it's like, okay, this is not going to work. This is something off. Oh yeah, I've been like think about it for ages. I wish we had this. And then what they teach you is like, okay, pay or go away, right? And that's how I behave now. So the only validation is money in the bank.
Mm.
And the sooner you get to that kind of yes or no, the better. Because the second best answer after a yes is a fast no, right? So a lot of these people like get pumped up about all like what I call a layer on top of the startup industry, which might be like a lot of VC hype, people like journalists, podcasts like this one, but is like people that are incentivized to make you feel good because they make money out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You need to detach from that, understand what are your incentives, understand what's the game theory of all the players, right?
What do you mean by that?
I mean, like a lot of people have different incentives and they might not care about what you're really trying to drive. I give you an example. So some people might reach out to you saying that they are interested in your product. Let's say you are selling something to the CFO suite and some, not the CFO usually, it's like someone who is growing in their career, finance analyst, someone like in that organization. It's, oh, this is very cool, can I try? And then they try to force your product in that organization because they want to become your friend, because one day they want to be founder and they want to learn from you. They see you as an idol, which is bad. Like you are just like figuring out as you go. And that's like, you need to understand those incentives and you need to make sure they really want this, right? Or like some service providers to startups, they might invite you to speak to podcasts, or they invite you to this dinner, that dinner. Oh, this is so cool. Oh yeah, buy. Oh yeah, this is great. But then, what are the incentives? I sell you the stuff, right? So you need to be a little bit of a shark and just like try to focus. And I didn't know that before going to SF. I think SF is like the extreme of this. So once you are there, like you learn it, right? And you learn that the only real validation is money in the bank. So many people tell you like your startup is so cool. Your idea, oh yeah, like this is a no-brainer. Yeah, okay, where is the money? Where is the money? While sometimes when you get the money, they give you the money without even you asking. Like it's so obvious that they have this problem and they need this problem to be solved, that they are begging you to take their money to solve them. And YC like really pushes you on this, right? It's like we want you to sell. So many things have been told, stop building, sell, which is counterintuitive before getting into YC. Because at least for myself from the outside, it's like, oh, this is like the tech kind of paradise. Focus on product. No, focus on distribution, focus on go-to-market, and basically sell before you build, which is how I operate now.
And what does the reality of that kind of sell before you build look like? Is it a lot of one-to-one outreach? Is it very manual? You know, when you put your kind of construction worker hat on rather than the academic, what were you not willing to do before that you now are?
Yeah, very manual, very human intensive, if you will, especially in the early stage. I think if you find then a repeatable kind of go-to-market channel or go-to-market process, you can try to streamline, automate either part of it or most of it. But the start is like, okay, having conversations with people. Now I usually prefer to have in-person conversations as much as possible. If it means getting on a plane to try to speak to someone, we do it, okay? If it means in the middle of the day traveling across London just like for a 20-minute catch up, we do it. Because that's how like you build connection and how then like you can really sense if there is an opportunity to work together. I learned this also beside YC by opening up in my network to people not from tech, right? So my favorite YouTube video is Jim Donovan, MD at Goldman Sachs, who basically gives a lecture at Virginia University, I think, about I think the art of the deal is called. There is the art of the deal and what makes a good banker, something like that. And gives you really kind of the basics of customer management, I would say, or how to sell, how to deal the relation with the client. And now I'm more like that type of guy than a tech bro, right? Much more. And speaking to more let's say, traditional consultants, investment bankers, really help me opening up on how to deal with people and how to deal with deals and how to make business. So yeah, tech is just a growing and important part of the economy, but there are a lot of people that can teach you a lot of things that don't even know what an LLM is, probably.